How big is Meredith? So big! This is my favorite little chick, but I'm gonna hand her off to my bigger chick here. Mimi, you can hold her. Today is chick basics. Some of you realize we've got chicks in, but a lot of times we're busy and we don't have time to talk about the basics, and we've never done that before. All of these chicks come from a hatchery in Texas. They 2-day air them so that about 4 in the morning at the post office they show up in Matthews. They are ordered as girls, which is pullets. These particular ones, every week we get a couple of what are called sex links. These are brown and black sex links. When they're born, their feathers show the hatchery that they're girls, because girls lay the eggs. Boys aren't much use. We get a few roosters. You only need one rooster for maybe 20 hens, and he protects the flock from hawks. These are called brooders. They get fresh water and food every day. You notice these lights, that's the mother hen's wings. They warm up under here and they move away to cool off. So they gotta have room to move back and forth. And this is a starter grower feed. They eat for about 6 months. The routine is you come in, we have a shopping list. You tell us what you want, then we pick them up. The customer doesn't touch them. We put them in these boxes. They go home with you. You keep them brooding for another few weeks before you mix them in with your flock. You need to get 3. They are flocking creatures. Once you've got 3, which is the rule, you can always add onesies or twosies later on. Unfortunately, with chicks, you do experience death. Not only because you haven't cared for them right, but it just happens, and that's not a bad thing for even children to learn. You don't need a veterinarian for chicks. They're very common for backyard. These are all layers. They either lay brown eggs or white eggs or blue eggs or green eggs. And most of them's laying life is really strong for several years, and they'll live 4, 5, or 6, or 7 years. We do have a demonstration pen out back to show you a way to set them up. We have all the necessary required safety posters for parents to read, and the hand sanitizer, even though the customer doesn't ever touch them. And this is our chick dealer's license we have from the state. Every year we have to renew. It's pretty big business as far as the hatcheries are very clean. They're vaccinated for Marek's disease. It's a great hobby for families. So if you're interested in learning about chicks, we have it on our website, the frequently asked questions. And you certainly probably have neighbors that have got them. And I had 3 of my backyard eggs for breakfast this morning. We'll see you next week.